Hello, Internet Nation. Alex and Ashley here. I hope you can hear me. This is kind of my volume limit. I am not doing okay. It's creation week. I would like it to be. I had words formulated in my head, and then I forgot them. You're probably gonna be hearing this mashup of agoraphobic and Better Off by Ariana Grande and Corpse Husband throughout this entire video. Because this has become my safety song. I listen to it when I want to die. It makes me feel connected to someone because Corpse's music is very connecting. And it makes you feel like you're not so alone. Especially agoraphobic, and this I don't know, the mashup is just a nice little balance for, I don't know. So, I haven't made a video in a while. I haven't really felt like it. I haven't really felt like a lot of things, even though I've had things to say. I don't know. I guess I just feel like they don't matter. Or, I mean, I don't. I don't know if anybody's even really here for my thoughts or what. I keep having nightmares. And, like, the thing is, I have nightmares a lot. Particularly the same rendition of the same 3 dreams. But occasionally I'll have a dream that's different, and then those will really fuck me up when I wake up. Like, you have the ghost dreams and the paranormal dreams and the zombie dreams, and those are pretty scary because of, like, what's happening. It's never scary because of the supernatural elements, really. It's always everything else. It's always the same, like, messaging in my dreams. It's always the isolation and the being alone and the feeling unheard and the being ignored. And it's like, I'm not dealing with these things, so why are they so prevalent on my mind? I mean, I don't know. I spent a lot of time wishing I had somebody to talk to about, like, deeper stuff or certain things. And, like, I don't know, just stuff like this. Like, I don't know who to talk to when I wake up in the morning and my brain just goes, you should kill yourself right now. And then it rationalizes all the reasons why I should kill myself right now. And then I just lay in bed and I listen to this song until I don't feel tempted to kill myself anymore, I guess. That usually takes a few hours. And I mean, honestly, I only really did that once, so I don't even know if it's gonna work this time. I'm rolling a blunt, but I also feel disgusting. I feel disgusting and I feel disgusted. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. But it's different from the, I haven't eaten, so now I'm nauseous vomit. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like if I did vomit, it would feel violent and visceral and be very painful for my throat. And my throat has been hurting because I've been smoking a lot lately. Because it's my only coping mechanism, I guess. It's not like I can really talk to anybody. I've been trying to, like, be more open with the fact that I might compulsively kill myself one of these days. And I've been trying to, like, talk to people about it. But you know how society is. I keep getting the be strong and stay strong, and I've been pretty convicted to die since I was like 16, and it's pretty hard to stay strong when there isn't really much good going on. And then every year it gets worse to deal with. And I mean, I can't do it alone, but everybody expects me to. So maybe it's just best if I wasn't here. That would be a good way to do it alone, you know? To say fuck it and relapse and just get it over with. Which is funny because I've never been this suicidal. Like, you know, you have your hard days sometimes, but then it's like I have PTSD from sleep now. I can't tell you how many like nights I go to sleep and or nights that I like sit there and I think about not sleeping because I'm afraid of the dreams I'm gonna have and the way I'm gonna feel when I wake up. I get really afraid of that. Not to mention, like, I don't know, the way I feel right now is like the way I felt that day the last time I cut myself. There was just like this violent, visceral feeling that went throughout my body, and it was like I can't be here right now. I can't be in this body. I don't trust you. You don't love me. You don't see me. You don't hear me. I can't. But then it's like such this violent feeling when the person you're having those feelings towards is yourself, when it's like spirit versus body. I feel like something just shifted in my brain. Either I felt ashamed of saying that and part of me turned off, or I don't know if you can hear this song, but that's like my favorite part of the song. It really speaks to me. Makes me like, oh, my tissue's stronger. It makes me wish, I don't know, I'm not okay. I feel that's so hard. I don't even know if you even heard it. It's on loop. I really don't know what the point is. You know, because I'm not okay. Every day it gets worse, and I'm less okay, and I don't know what to do to be okay. Like, I've realized that I've become a lot more impulsive because of my, like, giving into my impulses, and, like, a lot of my coping mechanism has become working on my nendos, and then, like, you have the issue of, like, oh, I'm here, and my Mr. Super Clear was supposed to be here on Saturday, but now it's Monday, and it's just chilling in Pennsylvania, which has been chilling in Pennsylvania since Saturday. So I don't know if it's ever gonna get delivered at this point. And I'm just sitting here like, you know, I keep using art to just forget that everything isn't okay. And I've always kind of done that, because then it's like, as long as I can create, then I'm still kind of kicking. But I'm like struggling really hard to keep going, to the point where it's like I have to be very selective with what I work on. Otherwise, I'm not motivated even to do the things that I love, and I'm just kind of like struggle busing it. But that could also be a combination of like having to do those big round eyes, like Chica's eyes. I'm not really a fan of big round eyes like that. I don't really draw those, so it's a little hard to draw those, you know. So I don't know if it's just that. I'm really scared, and the scariest part is that only really matters to me. And at the end of the day, like, you know, it's just me. I'm sure people care. But nothing changes if I'm not in anybody's life, you know? So they'll get over my disappearance really quickly. I think the only person that would really be upset about it is Cthulhu. Because she sees me every day. And I don't really know if she misses me when I'm gone for a while. But, like, I don't know, I rarely talk to everybody as is, so, like, they wouldn't even notice. It'd just be business as usual. This is sad. I remember when I said I wasn't gonna, like, be suicidal anymore? Or not be suicidal, but not, like, give it thought. And then now we're here, where it's like every time I'm like, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try and smoke less. And then I wake up from a dream and a mental state where it's like, you can kill yourself right now or you can smoke to feel okay. Even though, granted, I think last time I felt like this, I didn't smoke for a few hours. I don't want to rely on it, but, like, it's a little hard to fight the thoughts off now. Even, like, now that I'm, like, rolling a blunt and talking about it, I still have, like, the image of me cutting myself burned into my head. I didn't do it, I just want to. And it's like when I want to do things like self-mutilate, I usually see myself doing it in my head. I don't know what to do. No amount of meds is gonna fix this. And at this point, even if I wasn't medicated, I would just overdose on it. There's so many things to do. I couldn't even, like, check in at a mental ward, and even if I did, there's still the issue of Cthulhu, and then even if I did, there's still the issue of, like, a lot of my mental stability revolves around being creative and doing something. That's kind of how I keep myself from snapping. So if I were to, like, be locked up somewhere, I can't even have my pencils. And it's like, what's the point? I'm not really going to be improved if I'm trapped in a cold area, surrounded by strangers with my autonomy taken away, and I can't even draw. That paper is flaky. I don't know what to do. Part of my brain keeps going like, hey, so, like, you find a lot of, like, comfort in Corpse, and you listen to his song all the time when you're trying not to kill yourself. Maybe you can, like, talk to him, you know? Like, ask him what he does to not kill himself. But then I was also like, yeah, there's 0 to no chance that he's actually gonna respond to me. Because, like, even my friends don't really know what to say. I guess it's kind of good that I don't live around bodies of water. Because as much as I would go, I would bike to a body of water to calm down. If it was like a bridge or something, I might jump off of it. So I guess we're back on the journey of seeing how this ends. Because I said that I wasn't gonna commit suicide, but then my mental state got worse and my brain decided that it wanted to torment me on a daily basis. And everyone kind of left. I don't know. I mean, nobody was really here to begin with. The closest that somebody was here was Al, but he just got denser and dumber and put less effort into the relationship as time went by. So it's like the more they fuck up, the less effort they put in. The more they say that they're gonna make it up to you, the less that they do. And now we aren't even talking, because, you know, I don't know, for some reason, dudes love only using social media. And I can't unblock him, because Instagram made unblocking people really difficult for some reason. Like, I don't even know where the block section is, and I, like, scoured the entire settings. So, oh well. I guess he's just gonna stay blocked forever, because he's not really giving me a reason to unblock him. Because he's ignoring the fact I have a cell phone. I don't know why. We had the conversation that, like, oh, you know, if you're texting somebody through social media, you don't really want to talk to them, you know? Especially if you know that person is prone to deleting their social media just entirely, and you're gonna message them there. It's like, I don't even have the app on my phone. Who are you trying to talk to? You know I have a cell phone, right? A cell phone? I have 2 cell numbers. 2 of them. And like 5 emails. And you send me an Instagram message. But that's okay. Be upset because I responded to your fuckery and your bullshit. Be upset. Whatever, because you totally have every right to be retarded. That's all on you. I don't know. I'm kind of over that. Part of my brain is traumatized because he was like, oh, I want to give my friend actually, I'm pretty sure it was great. I think falling, just like sliding down the table and flattening out on the table just broke this phone more. But part of my brain is kind of like stuck on the fact that he got his friend an Inuyasha Nendoroid for his birthday. And I was like, yeah, he got me a Nendoroid, but I don't know. It kind of hits different. Like, your favorite character, that hits different, you know? And then I still haven't gotten that notification from this nigga. His tracking was supposed to send me a text message when he was delivered because I had Al pre-order him. And it's like, how can you be mad that I am upset at myself for trusting you in the process of something so dear to me? Tobio is my favorite boy from this show. He is the boy that I wanted the most of all the boys with Nendos currently. So it's kind of dumb for me to like make the pre-order through him, because then of course he's the one that's going to have the tracking information, and of course he has to be told to give me the tracking information instead of just like checking on the site continuously, which come to find out that was redundant because it didn't even work because the tracking wasn't even accurate. He just showed up one day with a bunch of other packages. So how are you going to be mad when the situation fell apart and you were, as usual, withholding information, but you want to be mad because I'm upset at myself for involving you in the process, knowing you fuck everything up? Maybe don't fuck everything you touch up, and then you can be mad when people are upset at themselves for allowing you to fuck up the situation. I don't know. He's not the brightest box in the light bulb. And at some point I'm gonna have to accept that he's not really genuine. Because, like, anybody talking that much with their actions reflecting that much of a divide, obviously, that's not it, Chief. Part of my brain kind of wants to, like, call Leon. But he's always busy and distracted. And that'd probably just put me in an even worse mindset, you know? Because every time you hang out with people, they always have to remind you what else they got going on outside of you. And they never want to be present. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Cthulhu. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want it to be painless. I wonder if this video is gonna get flagged because of the Ariana parts. Like, Corpse isn't going after anyone for his music. We all know that. And since it's a mashup, who knows? But technically this video came from, this song came from YouTube. I don't fucking know. I guess it doesn't really matter if this video gets taken down. It's not like anybody really cares if I die or not, so who cares if there was a... Hey, we were in the storm. I probably should have started recording when we were in the calm of the storm, but we were in the eye of the storm, and boat tipped over like once or twice, and barely survived that. Still in the storm. We'll be back with feedback, and everyone's just like, are they dead? I have like parts of my dream coming back to me randomly as I'm speaking, and it's just like triggering my brain. It's just like an agony for some reason. I can't really remember the dream, and my brain doesn't want to remember the dream either. I just want to forget. I just want to be held. I'm always thinking about, like, even if I die, I'd probably just come back to this. But I don't know. Any configuration that isn't this is fine. Like, I just don't want to be alone. I'm gonna go. I guess this serves as a, hey, I'm alive, but for how long video. On a completely different note, apparently Gojo's Nendo got pushed back to July, and I don't know if Ami Ami knows this, but I need them to know that so that they're not holding my order. I guess that's also good. I don't know if the Fate Stay Nendo that I pre-ordered is getting pushed back too, because I didn't see her on the list. And the list goes all the way up to the 28th day of the month, so there's a 50% chance she just comes out on the 29th or some shit. But I don't know, because then that just leaves Lord Conti and his expensive figure. My hiccup tasted like sadness. God, it tasted like depression. It tasted like a handful of like antidepressant meds and juice. Alright, I'm gonna go overdose. I'll see y'all later. I'm joking. I'm joking. I couldn't even deliver that correctly. But for real, I'm gonna go. I want to say know that you're loved, but I can't say by me because I am very numb right now. And the only thing I feel is the desire to die. But God loves you.